Caesars with the extra cheddar, extra style, extra flow, swift for sale, like Five Below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD, counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new age of nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback, break truck, stop playing hack sack, all gas.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Nix from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. The window to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, Purdy to throw. Jumps off to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Get set, hot.
To the air again. Purdy. Jump off, caught by his back. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Stopped by a man who spent his first 6 seasons in red and gold, and that's Greg Greenlaw.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Piniero's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Escapes the defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
They'll take over first
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Purdy on first down. Chased out to his right. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Purdy looking to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
46-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Purdy throwing here on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Mims with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Nix looking to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout.
Broncos first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They did it right back. That's intercepted. That's B.J. Luck. And the Broncos get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix with it on first. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face second down. Nix from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
And they just get the play off. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
6-yard line.
Now Nix. Cut out left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
The Niners close it in, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throwing here, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Drive getting it to Cortland Sutton. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
In the red zone now. It's inside the 10. Brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
He's back to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Here's Purdy to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. 2nd down now. They need 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Setting up to pass. He's still going at the 30. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Bro, you're a fucking pussy. Run a fucking play.
Here's a look for
Leave the
next.
fucking ball in Madden.
So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. Job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and long. Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
They'll go with Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll get about 2. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Or 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll send Flowers in motion. Fourth down. Jackson. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Mike Green, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. On second down, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down up past the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he will score! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
It's the score, Niners 7, Ravens nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Hands up, Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. Rolling right. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They'll go up here, first and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, they need 7. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
It's a gain of 3.
Here's a third down and 4. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Mike Green in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Down the sideline. Christian McCaffrey. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Hopkins sent in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He'll rotate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. D. Winters. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
That's incomplete. Derry.
Let's pay for your first house. Good game, bro.